Hi, my name is Monica Dunford. I'm a member of the ATLAS collaboration, and I'm working on precision measurements of the standard model. And what I find particularly cool about precision measurements of the standard model is in its electroweak sector. Now, the electroweak sector is like a spider web in the sense that if you start to mess with it in one little part over here, you're going to see big ricochet effects all through the web. That makes it particularly interesting to measure because if you see something different or off or doesn't quite compute to what you'd expect, it means it's going to have big implications to everything too. And the electroweak sector is really a cornerstone of the standard model. It affects everything. It affects top, it affects Higgs, it affects standard model itself. So it's a really, really interesting place to measure. Now, what's particularly interesting today is that, with the Run 2 data, we have just started to scratch the surface of what we can probe with the data that we have. So what really excites me about the Run 3 is that we now would have sufficient data to study di-boson polarization. And di-boson polarization is important not only to this electroweak sector, but also to the Higgs. They're very tightly coupled. They depend on each other. And so by studying various forms of di-boson polarization, and by that I mean, for example, WW scattering or WZ polarization or ZZ polarization, it tells us a lot about the very deepest core of the standard model. We haven't been able to touch that yet experimentally, and so therefore Run 3 is really our opportunity to go into one of the most fundamental and one of the deepest areas of particle physics, and I can't wait.